Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my short theory, watching and reviewing all three of the John Wick movies that I have on DVD right here, leading up to the new John Wick movie, John Wick Chapter 4. Okay? So, I just been watching John Wick Chapter 2 right here. I have on DVD, and now it my time to do a movie review of it, okay? And then um, and then in a day or two, I'll come back and after I watch the John Wick Chapter 3. Let's see what's it called. John Wick Chapter 3, John Wick 3, Color like a day or two, I'll go watch that and come back and do a movie review of it, okay? So this is my theory of watching and reviewing all three of the John Wick movies leading up to John Wick Chapter 4, okay? So, um, so let's get the background out of the way, and then I'll give you my thoughts and opinion of the movie, and then I'll give you my little thoughts and opinion on the franchise, okay? And I'll give you my little thoughts and opinion on the franchise in each of the movie reviews, okay? So, it was just about Chad Starsky. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I thought Kennedy, Lawrence Fishburne, Franco, Nero, Ian McShane, Lance Reddick, February 10th, 2017, 122 minutes, 40 million was the budget, and it made 171.5 million at the box office, okay? It got 89% from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes. The audience score, 85%. Okay? Now, so, first off, before I give you my opinion on the movie, let's get the spoiler and the background out of the way. First off, it's the same director, okay? He directed, it's the same director from the first one. So, so, so the guy that directed the first one came back and directed this one. Okay, it's still rated R. The only one that I know that from the first one that I can read is Winston character. Winston, played by Ian McShane. Okay. Now, okay. So so it picked up right where the the first one that fall. Okay. Now, if you've seen the first one, you're like, does it really lift off? Yeah, kinda. But then the next two, I'll talk more about it after I review the third one. The second and third one really, really after you watch the second one and the third one, it does definitely without a doubt end on a cliffhanger. Like, oh, I gotta go ahead and put the next one in, okay? The first one, not so much, okay? where, okay, so, okay, um, in the beginning of the second one, Kenneth Reed character, played John Wick. He does something for like maybe 20, 30 minutes or something like that, and then the rest of the movie, it's a different story. Okay, so I want to say 20, 30 minutes, maybe at the most 20 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then it turns to a different movie. Okay, with a different story. Okay, um, so first 10, 15, 20 minutes, um, uh, it, it, it from what left off from the last movie. Okay, and what it was is he going to get his car. Okay, that's the guy in the first movie. Broke in his house, killed his puppy. That his ex, his wife, sent him, and they shot his puppy and stole his car. So he trying to get his car back. Okay, and died. And what he do? He got arrested, killed the people. And it's like a fancy garage uh, with the car. Okay, and then after he get the car back, it all tore up. Okay, after he killed the people in the garage with this uh, with his car. Okay, and it's the same car from the first movie. Okay, and that's the one that they stole. Okay, and I believe Peter Stormare, I think he was in the first one. Um, his character Abram Castle, I think he was in it a little bit in the first one, I believe. I'm not sure. Um, but his nephew, his nephew was one that shot John Wick dog, his puppy, and stole a car. Okay, so um, okay, so um, now um, and then after you get past for 15, 20 minutes of the movie, it turns to a different movie where you got the guy. Let's see here. Antonio D. Campanello come and ask him, give him the marker. Say, hey, he asked him to kill. Want him to kill. Want John Wick to kill his sister because he can't do it, but he knows that John Wick can. But John Wick to know I'm not that guy no more. But he said, hey, look, here's your blood, and he opened the marker and said, look, isn't that your blood? Okay. And the only way for him to get out, the only way to get out of his life is by killing the sister. Okay. And we know how that's gonna be. If he kills his sister, then everybody gonna be after him. Okay. And his sister is in Rome, and the guy that wanted John Wick to kill his sister, so he can get power, have a higher seat at the high table. Okay. Um, and John Wick said no, rejected him, even though John Wick supposed to do it because that's his blood in the marker. When someone gives them the marker, their blood in the marker, supposed to do it. And so he rejected him and said no. And then what the guy do? Blow up John Wick's house, and uh, The good thing was John Wick didn't get killed, and the doll didn't get killed. Okay, and the doll that John Wick, the new doll that John Wick got at the end of the first movie, survived in the whole movie of the second one. Okay, okay. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened if the new doll that John Wick got at the end of the first movie got killed in this movie, where he got really mad, like he did over the little puppy that his wife sent him in the mail. And he got so mad about that, and his car gets stolen. He went rampage. Okay, I don't know. Lee, he was a good dog, and they didn't kill him. Okay, um, so, um, so, okay, um, John Wick killed, John Wick did not get to kill, her sister. Well, I would say it was half and half, cause he met up with his sister, that the Antonio, her sister, in, Rome, and let's see, what was her name? Gina the Antonio, okay, um, and she 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 knows that John Wick is gonna kill him, and John Wick told him that uh, there was a marker, and her brother sent him to kill her. She 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 got in naked in this hot tub and sliced her wrist, and she said I go out my own way, and then when she like in the pool of blood, John Wick shoot her in the head. Okay, so it like half and half. Okay, um, okay, and then some of her like guards, like half of them were like like 3 or 4 things, have a big battle on the subway. Okay, and then and then um, I don't know about the third one. I only seen the third one time. I think this one won, and I think the first one won. So that means uh, I seen the second one, this one 2 times down, the first one 2 times down, and whenever I go watch the third one again, that means it'll be the second time I watch the third one. Okay, the second time I watch the third one. But what I'm trying to say is, in the first one there was a woman villain, and in the first one there was a woman villain. He fought in the hotel with the black hair. In this one, there's a woman villain, a bad lady that he fought that uh, 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 was silent, and spoke sign language, and kept like flicking John Wick off. Okay, and when they talk, you have to read the subtitles. Okay, and and they fought in this like a glass room at this what you call it uh uh what you call it I can't think of the glass room at the museum. Yeah, that's the word. At the museum, in the glass fancy room, glass room at the museum. Okay, uh, and you don't know if she really died or not. So John Wick, that she had the blade. John Wick stabbed her, and she had some blood coming out her nose. And so John Wick didn't really 100% finish her off. Okay. I remember in the third one, it was Harry Berry, and she was like really awesome. but I remember the third one there was Harry Bailey, like I said, but I remember that she was teaming up with John Wick. Okay, uh, so like in a couple days from now, I'm gonna go watch it and come out with a review for y'all. Uh, I will tell you whether or not if there was a woman villain or not. And I do remember in the third one, uh, Halle Bailey in it. She was awesome, but I don't remember if there was a woman villain that John Wick fought. Cause like I said, there was a woman villain in the first one, and then there's a woman villain in this one that he fought in the museum in the fancy glass room that that kept flicking John Wick off and a couple things before they fought in the museum. Had I spoke sign language. Okay. Um. Okay. Now. Um. I'm just trying to give you like story and the background. And I'm gonna give you my in just a minute. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the movie. Okay. Um. So John Wick goes and after he killed that lady with sign language, or I would say don't kill her, just badly wounded her, stab her with that blade that she had, and then leave her there. Then he goes and find Antonio Di Antonio, guy that blew up his house. Okay, um, and he is sitting at the bar or on the continental ground with Winston, and um, what happened? He he, he shoots them, and Winston goes, "What did you do, Jonathan?" Okay, so Winston is like the only person in the John Wick franchise so far that called John Wick Jonathan. Okay, so um, okay, um, now um, okay, um, and then before before we get to that thing, John Wick killed them, and then and then like then like 2 3 minutes later, um, 2 3 minutes later, Winston told them at the end, told them you're being excommunicado, and that's a big important information throughout the whole John Wick franchise. When someone said you excommunicado, okay, and he said you got 1 hour. I'll give you 1 hour, okay, and then him or your you got 1 hour, and then you go international 1 hour, and then so what that means is uh, everybody international get a shot at killing John Wick, okay, and so you see at the end the movie it end on the cliffhanger. You see John Wick and his new dog from the first movie, Run Dog, okay. Um, and I believe I saw the third one in theater, and I remember it being like the most violent out of the three, okay. And I do remember reading about it the last couple of days when I was watching the second one and the first one. I've been reading about the John Wick franchise. Is that they're making a fourth one and the fifth one, and then one about the Continental, which is like a prequel, and then and a spinoff about some characters, and I think the spinoff is supposed to have a Ken Reed in it, okay, and then there were rumors that Uh, they might do one about crossover with John Wick and the guy from Nobody. Okay, that'd be cool. Okay, but I hope they don't overdo it. And also it'd be cool that if all these movies it made good and it well written and well storytell wise. Okay, don't just keep popping out movies. Okay, over and over. If you have good movie, good storytelling. Okay. Um. Now, um, for a minute or two in closing, I'm gonna tell you my thoughts and opinion on the movie and what I like about it. Okay. Um. I do need to go back and watch the first one a couple more times, and I do need to watch this one a couple more times. Okay. Um. Uh. Uh. This is the second time I watched this one. I do believe I saw this one, the second one in theater, and and this is the second time I watched it. Okay. Um, okay. The first one I never saw it in theater. Okay. I think I saw it like 2 times outside the theater, but no time in theater. So like one time at home, and then a couple days ago. The first one. Okay. Um. Um. Okay. Um. I hope John Wick 4 and 5 it keep doing where it ends on a cliffhanger where you want more. You want to see how they pick up where the last one left off. Okay, and I like how this one ends where they give them 1 hour before it goes international. Okay, um, and and I can't end this review without talking about the great chemistry between Lawrence Fishburne and Ken Reeves. Okay, they're fantastic. And please, somebody get the man a gun. I started laughing. $7 million? It's Christmas? We're going to Applebee's after this. Man, that's some of my favorite things in this movie, okay? Um, and I believe Lawrence Fishburne in the next one, uh, and I'll be disappointed if if he not in the fourth one or the fifth one or any of the spin-offs. Okay, 'cause I love Lawrence Fishburne and I like them in the Matrix movie, and I like Lawrence Fishburne in the second Matrix movie. I think the second Matrix movie, Reloaded, is very underrated. I like Lawrence Fishburne. Um, slicing that car and the car flipping over and shoot it. And also I like the fight scene when he's on the 18-wheeler truck. I think all that is some of my favorite action scenes in movie history and very underrated. Okay. Um, okay. Um, okay. So I would say this is a improvement over the first one. Okay. Um, now, now for some people, they might not like John Wick franchise because it's too violent. Okay. I would say the third one is the most violent. So when I watched it, I'm like, wow, that's super violent. What they did with the horse, the dog, wow. Okay. Um. So after John Wick 4 comes out, I'll tell you which one I think is the weakest, which one I think is bad, and which one I think is the least violent, and which one I think is the most violent, and all that. Okay. Um. So in closing, I think this one is improvement over the first one. I like the chemistry between Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne, and Lawrence Fishburne was totally 100% funny in this movie, in my opinion. 7 million gives you a million around, okay? All that was funny to me, and I was laughing, okay? Um, okay? So, so, yeah, okay? So, so, so let me know, uh, which one you like more, John Wick 2 or John Wick 1, okay? And then I can ask you that, uh, in like a day or two from now when I do my John Wick Chapter 3 review, which one is your favorite out of all three of them. And then when Chapter 4 comes out, I can ask y'all which one is your favorite out of all four of them. Okay? So, so, so that's it. And thank you for watching. Till next time. Thank you, and always pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Wick.